game mode, and this player topped the charts with number of wins and with an 86% win ratio. Blow World J2X takes the MyNBA MVP title.
That's amazing.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said,
a special talent indeed. David, thank you. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Joel Embiid.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then it's the kid. Then there's the miracle man. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Here's Leonard, rejected by Booker. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Miracle Man. Right, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And there's the pass to Booker. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That's good from Booker on the assist from Ingram.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker. Has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that one's good. Leonard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goals.
Oh, wow! Young fella. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And yes, it's good. Booker's got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Here's Miracle Man, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Leonard with the steal, pushing it up. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's Tyler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Morant. Passes to Money. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. .129 left in the first quarter. Here's Money. A putback, and Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And it's denied. Morant drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hudson the pass to Stewart. Here's Dort to the paint. Stolen. He's got a clear path. All going up court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Ball against Morant. Right wing. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Los Angeles leading by 7. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Will it go? He lays it in.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a tremendous offense. Offensive catalyst Chris Paul recently talked to
First and foremost, we just got to do.
spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ja Morant, he's out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Money. And there's the monster. And it's Tyler in at the 4 slot. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A floater, it's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Phoenix making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Brandon Ingram comes in for Hudson. And it's Devin Booker in for Ball. And then for Los Angeles, Magician comes in for Money. And it's Leonard in for Bradley Beal. A nice shot by Booker.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Tyler, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Jackson. Now Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's the monster. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. The monster's got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Booker. And it's in there.
There are few people in the league that are more scary when they start to find their rhythm than Devin Booker, and he's cooking right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Morant. Tyler, great positioning on the putback. And Los Angeles leads by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ball goes in. Allinger is trying to free himself up. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Stolen by Wilson. All alone. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Ingram. It's blocked, and they get it back. 5 to shoot. Stewart passes to Booker. Bucket is good. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timeout called the Suns.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Some changes for Phoenix. Dort's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the Monster. And it's Miracle Man in for John Morant. And then Leonard with the dunk.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Phoenix making some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Ingram, and Hudson subbed in for Booker. Jackson passes to Dort. Here's Hudson. Can they get it? The shot, no good. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Nobody near Leonard. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tyler's got his second bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Jackson. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. And, guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, how'd you see it?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong.
And that'll do.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ingram is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Money. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Had a hand on it.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Valanciunas, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in the league. History have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morant comes in for Miracle Man. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jackson finds Paul. Releases from the wing and drills it. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Goes back up. Embiid, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Ingram passes to Jackson. Shoots over Beal. Jackson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Embiid throws it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Poked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching. For the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Los Angeles making a switch here. The Monsters checked in for Embiid. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Leonard in for Beal. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Phoenix. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Hudson's checked in for Jackson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Miracle Man, he's checked in for John Morant. A minute 50 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. You look at the Monster, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Miracle Man. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
The highlight reel pass has become a calling card for both of these fellas since the halfway point.
The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Stewart. 1:37 left to play in the third. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Outside, ball. Here's Stewart. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Ball up top. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Los Angeles guys shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Count that one. 28 points for Miracle Man.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Tipped away. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's ball. Defense is right there. He kicks to Hudson. Drills it from outside. Hudson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, the sneaky first step of Booker. Not a speedster by any means, but still a handful on that drive.
Here's Miracle Man. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what happened. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles. Angeles calls timeout. Here's Morant taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got ABC. Ja Morant, he's out there with Bradley Beal. And there's money. And it's the monster in at the center position. Here's Hudson. Passes it to Stewart. Shoots over Morant. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Phoenix. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Well, this guy is getting better and better at finishing with force near the rim. Go to work, Devin Booker.
And it's good, 2 points. Beal's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Booker against Beal. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 23.
Well, you love the lethal scoring. Ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Some changes for Phoenix. Makura's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Hudson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Embiid's checked in. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Embiid against Lewis. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Embiid.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
The pass to Doherty. And he banks in the layup.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Outside for Jackson. Oh, good on the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Jackson misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender, because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look. Out.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Wilson. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's blocked. Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Now here's Doherty. Defense right on him. Yep, that one goes in there.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Picked off in midair. Here's the monster. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. No good on that one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Luguentz Dort.
And he sinks the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Miracle Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And that's an intentional foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
So he gets them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jackson hits both of them.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miracle Man.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Miracle Man. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Doherty. Here's Lewis, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And he commits the intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one. And so Doherty nails both of them. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Basket counts. Miracle Man's got 42 in the game.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Both good from the line that time. And here is Los Angeles now. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Miracle Man. Oh! Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And so they foul intentionally. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
43 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Miracle Man to the middle. Here's Tyler, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. And here's Los Angeles. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Out left to the wing. Here's the monster. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the first one drops. That one is no good. And here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And he commits the intentional foul. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Phoenix. Two shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Miracle Man. Off target from outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Miracle Man, and another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 30. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.